Hello everybody, in today's video I want to show you guys how to use a drill and sanding attachment. So what I have here is Hyper Tough 20 volt max cordless drill. So this is powered by battery. I got mine from Amazon, and you can also get this from your major retailer, Walmart, Target. It's fairly cheap, costs like 20-30 bucks. And also here I have a sanding attachment for drills I got from Amazon. This is like 10 bucks, really cheap stuff. Uh, so it comes with a different grade of sanding paper, disc I should call. So it goes as low as 6th grade of 60 and as fine as 1200. So for those who don't understand the sanding grade, so it's a number, and the lower the number it means the rougher the surface is. And you always want to start with a rough surface. Then depending how fine the surface you want to be, then you can increase the number, use a higher grade. So for example, 1200 is really fine surface. The sanding paper is not as rough as a 60 or 80. So the way you do it, you want to start with the lowest number, which is the roughest surface, to sand it down. Then starting use higher number to smooth out the surface. So what this the sanding disc package include is a rod where you're gonna plug into the drill and the attachment disc, I guess. So first you want to do is apply the disc to the rod. Then we also have this buffer disc. What it does, it connect to the attachment disc and other end to the sanding paper. So this is good and really useful because it even out the force, give you a more smooth surface when you sand it. So to attach, there's like mini hooks on there. You can just attach them together, and also the sanding paper. That's what it looks like. Now let me take out my drill. If any of you guys don't know how to use a drill or is a beginner, I also have a YouTube video teaching you guys how to use a drill for first timer. So, you know, feel free to sub to my channel and like and share my video. So this is my Hammer Tough drill. So first I'm gonna take out the screwdriver, then loosen the parts and attach the sanding disc. And do as tight as possible and make sure sanding disc is attached really tight too. So when you use the sanding attachment, there's the numbers on the drill. This determines the torque, how hard it drills until it stops. So you want to use the drilling setting or a really high number at least. The direction doesn't really matter which way you spin the sanding. So here I have I think it's grade 60. Just for example, here I have a piece of scrap wood. So I just cut this off, and you can see the surface is pretty rough, and it stabbed my finger as I run across. So if I want a smooth surface, I'm gonna sand it. To sand it, you wanna clamp it down with. You can use either a workstation or like a clamping tool. So what I have here is an iron quick grip. So I'm just gonna clamp this to my table. It's always good to use two hands when you try to sand stuff because you want to apply the force to the surface. So what I usually do, I use two hands, one holding the trigger, the other holding the drill in the back. Make sure you don't touch this part because that's a moving part. So what I do is after I clamp the wood I want to sand onto the workstation on your table, and I just turn the drill, push to the surface you want to sand. And you can always see the dust coming out. And the buffer comes handy here because especially when you do corners, if you want a curved corner instead of straight corner, the buffer can give you a really smooth turn. So for example, this corner is fairly sharp. I'm going to turn into this curved corner. Now, obviously, you want to do this in your garage. I'm just doing it in my office because my camera setup here. So, just for demonstration. So this is what the corner used to be like, sharp corner, really rough surface. Right now it's a curved corner and fairly fine surface. Here, let me show to the camera. And following up, I have a clip where I just cut off a piece of tabletop and try to sand down the edges and the curved corners.